Guys, what a lazy day it has been. I have not done really anything basically besides trying and get my rank back up to gold on Counter-Strike, which hasn't succeeded yet, which really sucks. I'm going out to the store right now. Paul needs to get some fizzy water or sparkling water, whatever you call it where you're from. And it's been raining a lot today. Paul is out walking Sally and I was not feeling the vibe for walking. As you can hear, I'm super tired, and I still am. But I need some fresh air, so I'll take the bicycle up there. And where the supermarket is, there's like a little center of stores, and there's one store, a German brand called Aldi, A-L-D-I. While we lived here, which we have since like November, I think, there's been a robbery there twice. And there's just been another one again about an hour ago, which is insane. And I don't understand why this is the only store which is being attacked by robbers. I know it's the one that's the easiest to get to because the access for it is right from a parking lot, and you can like get basically away where many of the others you have to cross like big parking lots and maybe wait for cars and stuff. But it still, to me, is insane why this one store is the only one. I mean, haven't they got sufficient surveillance, or haven't they got like a protective cash machine registry where you can only open it with a certain code? And maybe a lot of those new supermarkets also have, so you basically don't have any cash line in the register, and you'll have to like do some special stuff to be able to get money out from it. So the money is actually stored in a safe, which is automatic, so the money can be like pressed or like pulled out from that. But I feel sad for the people working up there, because there are some nice people there, especially the women up there are really, really friendly. And it must be horrible being at work and suddenly have people come in, probably with some sort of like a bandana over their face or sunglasses or something like that, and threatening you to give up money. And you're just doing your job. You're not insulting or hurting anyone. You're just doing your job of being a worker in a supermarket. And I don't like people getting innocently hurt when they're just doing their job. So that's sad, but I hope they'll be alright. I mean, they tried it before, but getting used to being robbed or your store being robbed is not something people should get accustomed to, and I don't like that. So I'll just go up there and I'll see what it looks like. I hope they'll be alright. But I'll take the bike up there now and get some air. So I'll see you on the go. This grass is growing quickly. I hope that it'll be dry tomorrow. Maybe I can cut it. All depends if I got time, because I need to pop to the skate park tomorrow, and I also need to go and get some food for the silly two little spiders. Right, come here, bicycle. Let's get going. I fixed it because it was flat tire, but it seems like I've done it. Yay! So I'm just shutting the computer down. It's about bedtime now. I want to go have a quick shower before I go to bed. I'm one of those people who can't go to sleep unless I feel completely clean. But I'm just gonna give Grace some water because she's out of water, I can see. And Rose needs some. I'll give that to her tomorrow. When I go to the skate park tomorrow, I'll leave a little while earlier, so I can pop. Oh, making a noise now. So I can pop into the pet store and get some crickets for them. We also signed up for an apartment in the town or the city called Slagelse, which is our normal town, the one we live close to. And the reason why we said yes to an apartment, but we don't know if we get it yet, but let me just put you guys down here. water for little Grace. The reason why we said yes to the apartment is because it has a balcony with a couple of steps down, and then you're out to a big field, a lawn, so Sally can get out that way. It's not our own private garden, but Sally can use it, go for her wees and poos and stuff, and we'll just clean it up right after, so nobody steps in it. The one beauty of that is that we don't have to cut the grass. That's going to be done by the housing association, and it's also going to be what we apply for a ground floor apartment, because Paul's back, he can't handle too many steps. He can handle like 5 or 6 steps with no problem, but more than that it starts to become a problem. So fingers crossed, we should know Monday if we get it or not. It's a little bit expensive in rent, but we do have the benefits of the rent being a little bit higher, but that includes heat and water, so we only got electricity on top, and we don't use that much. And then we are close to everything basically. We're gonna live in town. The only thing I will have to get used to is having neighbors again, like above and next to. It's the end of the house, so we're not gonna have anyone to the one side, but we're gonna have above and to the other side. So but it's a fairly large apartment. It's about the same size as this house, but the area is spread better out. So we're gonna, if we get it, there's a hallway, there's a kitchen and living room out in one room. Then there is, of course, a bathroom, 3 bedrooms, and a small balcony with a little terrace area, which leads down to the grass. So we hope we could be lucky enough and get that, because it doesn't seem like there's any houses available in the area we need to go, and which is available right now, because we only got like 6 weeks to get out from here before Peter, the owner of the house, comes back from Brazil. This is a little bit hard on us, guys. It's not a little bit, it's actually quite hard, because when we moved in here, the unwritten deal was that we could stay here till September. And when we moved in here, the guy Peter, who owned the house, was supposed to do a little contract for us to say that we'll get to there, we'll get to live here to about mid-August and start September. But unfortunately never did that, and now he's coming home not much earlier, but earlier. He's coming home in the middle of July, which cuts off basically 6 weeks from our time to find somewhere to live. And we have been looking all the time we've been here, but there hasn't been anything. We're signed up in housing associations where we pay to be members. Some of them we've been in for over 2 years, and the only offers we had has been on extremely small apartments, 3rd floor with no lift. And we can't do stuff like that with Paul's back. And also it wouldn't be fair for Sally not being able to get out. She couldn't handle all those stairs anyway. It'll be a terrible wear on her joints and stuff, even though she's so young. So that's all stuff we're considering. So that apartment here now is not in the prime area where we want to be in town, but it's somewhere, and we need something now. So fingers crossed that, I hope you guys will trying to boost a little bit of luck into us and hope that we could get the offer on that apartment. That would just be nice. So yeah, but we are already dreading the thought of having to pack stuff down again and get ready to move. Also because our car don't work, we can't use that, so we'll have to borrow a car from somewhere eventually when we get a place to live, so we can move back and forth with stuff. And I won't have a workshop again, but I'll see if I maybe can figure something out with being able to glue my decks, and then maybe take them out to someone who got like a workshop I can borrow a table with. That could be nice. Or maybe in the basement where we live, we'll have to get a sander with a hoover on, so it can start the sand sawdust away. So yeah. Alright guys, I've been rambling a lot now. This is like complete 6 minutes, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And I hope that you don't have any problems with finding somewhere to live, and that everything in your life is going well. Besides having housing issues, that's basically the only issues we have at the moment, and unfortunately they're a little bit stressful. Not knowing if you're gonna find somewhere to live, that is a little bit hard, and you don't know where to store all the stuff you own because you can't just leave it outside. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay awesome, Navig, and sorry for this lazy, boring video today, guys. I just haven't had the energy today, and the weather has brought me mood down a little bit, so yeah. I love you guys. Peace. Here are my parents just walking the two minxes. Look how beautiful and yellow the fields are all around us. And they're shut up, they're really tall. Mom and Dad said to Rania is so frustrated because she can't see anything now. She's like trapped inside all this